Hello guys, I'm live again. Actually, what happened, I set the start stream for the home key and end stream for the insert key. So I pressed the insert key and I have ended with the stream. So here we were. Again, my insert key is on. Okay, let it be known. Because of this insert key, I will not be able. If I will press insert key, again stream will end. Let it be known. Events of end. If no, I have to use the print only because how we will finish. I want to return and else. That will come. This program should get run. What is happening? In the main, we read the value. We call the function. In the function, I want to check whether that particular number is less than or equal to 1. If it is less than or equal to 1, I want to return the value of n. Means what? This will terminate for a 0 and 1. And otherwise, I will go for n minus 1 and n minus 2. It should get run. I don't know what is happening here. Okay, you can check with your editor or on the terminal. This should run the program. Right? If there is any error, or do comment me, this should get run. Then we'll go for the NCR function using recursion. Let me check the question first of all. NCR binomial coefficient, you all must be knowing this. So the formula for this LCR is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So here n factorial, r factorial and n minus r factorial. These all three terms are the factorial which we want to find here. Right? 1 minute. So here we want to go for the recursion NC at one, which is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So this is one factorial, this factorial and this factorial. So we want to go for this type of example here. So to do this, here we will be using a LCR of function where we will go for the factorial. So we all know the factorial. The same logic we will be implementing here. So read the value of n and r from the user and then call the function. So in the function, read n and r, and in the function what we will do, function name will go for NCR. Into bracket we want to pass the value of n and a value of r. Then when to terminate, either when that particular r is 0 and r is equal to n, then we will return 1, else we will calculate this factorial terms. So here what will be our condition for termination? If that particular r is equal to 0 or your r is equal to n, then we will stop. Then here I want to return 1. Else what I want to do, I want to calculate the NCR. So for NCR, NCR of n minus 1 comma r minus 1 plus NCR of n minus 1 comma r. So this will return me the factorial for this value as well as this, right? And then whichever value we enter, we will print it into the main function. Okay, so we'll go for the program here. So first of all, if I entered the value of suppose n as 5 and r as 2. So function will be called is NCR of 5 comma 2. From here your control will go to the function part. So there will be a recursive call for NCR 4 comma 1 for the first recursion. Right? Then NCR for the 4 comma 2, that is for the second recursion. This one and this one. Afterwards, there will be a more recursive calls for NCR of 3, 0. Again, NCR of 3, 1. Then NCR of 3, 1. And NCR of 3, 2. So this will be from the recursive call within the previous recursive call. What is this? From recursive call to the within the previous recursive call. Then when the base cases are reached, what is my base case? This one. If this particular r is equal to 0 or r is equal to n, these values are reached and values are computed bottom up. So means what? From bottom to up, these values are computed, and then these all results are combined together and are being returned to the main program. And in the main, we will be printing. So for example, 5 R2 will be 10, right? So we'll do this program. Function what is our termination? If r is equal to 0 or r is equal to n, I want to return 1. Else make a recursive call. That's all. And in the main, declare a two variable, read the value, now after reading the value, call the function. Right? We'll save the file, we'll compile the file, we'll run the file. It should give me 2, right? So it should give me the value 10. Then we'll go for the recursive function to calculate the sum of the digit of a given number. So we have to accept the number from the main, and then we have to print the result also into the main. So the next, write a recursive function. Calculate the sum of digit of a number. So what will be the logic here? First of all, we know that the sum of the digit means what? If I enter the value as 1, 2, 3, I want 3 plus 2 plus 1. That is, answer will be 6. So in this case, what we will do, when this particular program will terminate, when the n becomes 0, what we did in the loop part, we divided this number every time by 10. Then when the number becomes 0, we terminated. The same condition is here. We are going to terminate the program when the value of that particular number will become 0. So that is our terminating condition. So in the function, what if that particular num equal to 0, I want to return 0. Why? Because we are adding it. So return 0. Else, I want to return, first of all, mod value will be sum and div value should be entered into the sum of the digits. So here return num mod 10. This is going to get add, right? Plus this is going to go to the functions, sum of digit into bracket num div 10. We used to do this in the loop in the three parts. First mod, then sum, and then div. But here what we did it into us one single statement. This will be a mod value which is going to get added. And this is a div value which is going to be sent to the function. So every time, first time when I will be having this 1, 2, 3, I will get here 3 plus sum of the digit of 1, 2. Again, what I will do here, I will get here 1, 2. So again, it will be 3 plus 2, sum of the digit of 1. Again, 1. So here, 3 plus 2 plus 1, sum of the digit of 0. Now here, num is 0. So return 0. So what it will go for? 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0. Here we will get the 6. This is how the program will be done. And in the main, read the number. Print the answer. Save the file, compile the file. Now you run the file. So if I enter 1, 2, 3, 4, I should get the number 10. So this is the recursion. Then we'll go for the GCD of a 2 number. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take it. Okay, we'll go for the GCD. Now, first of all, how will we going to go for this program? Now, if I go for the two number, for example, A is equal to 48 and B is equal to, we'll take 18. I want to make this a recursive call till the value of B is 0. So when the value of B will be 0, then I want to stop. So if the value of B is not 0, I want to proceed the recursive call. So in the first recursion, here we will be taking A is equal to B is equal to, for example, 18. Then B is equal to A mod B. So here it will give us a 48 mod 18, that is 12. Now the new value of A will be what? A and B will be, A will be 18 and B will be 12. Again, now a second recursive call. In second recursion, A is now 18 and B is now 12. So here again B is not 0. So we are going to proceed here. So proceed means what? We are going to calculate the A mod B. So A mod B, that is 18 mod 12. So here we will get 6. Now next value of A is what? A will be 12 and B will be 6. Again we are going to check whether B is 0 or not. If it is not 0, we are going to again make a recursive call. So for the third recursive call, what will happen? A mod B means what? 12 mod 6. Now here value of A is what? 6 and B will be now 0. Now when the value of B is 0, we want to stop. So in the base case, the GCD which we will be returning to the main will be a non-zero, that is A, that is 6. So here GCD of 48 and 18 will be 6 here. So this is what we are going to do here. So let's see. So first return type of function int GCD into bracket int A and int B. When I want to terminate, when B is equal to 0. At that time, return A, right? Else make a recursive call. Return GCD of B, that will be a new value of A, right? Comma A mod B, right? This much only. And in the main, enter first number. Second number. And here for the result, that will be, and result is equal to GCD of num1 comma num2, and print the result. Save the file, I compile the file, and now run. 48 and 18 we entered, right? So we got the 6. So what was our job here? We are going to take the two value. In the first recursion, when I want to stop when b is 0, right? So in the first recursion, what we did, the value of b is assigned to a, right? So value of b is what? 80. It is going to assign to the b the next execution. So what we did here, b comma a mod b. A mod b means what? 12. So next value of will be what? 18 and 12. So here 18 and 12. Again here value of a will be 18, b will be 12. Again b 0, no. Again GCD of what will be the new value now? 12 and 6. Next for the third execution, value will be a and 0. Now b is 0 here. So if b is 0, return a. So what is value of a? 6. It will be written as a result and we get printed. So this is how GCD is calculated. So you can make a screenshot if you want. Okay, now the recursion we will do for the Fibonacci series. Now in the function we did a Fibonacci. The same will go for so we all know the logic directly. We will implement the program. Value n. Just now we went for the function program for the Fibonacci. The same we will implement for the recursion also. But in the function, we did the loop part. Here we are going to go for the if loop. So when I want to terminate if, the value of n is 1 or value of n is 2. At the time I want to return 1. Else I want to make a recursive call. That's all. And in the main, and for the loop part, we will take one variable here I. What we will do here, for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus k. The same we did in the function also, and here print that. Right? Save the program, compile the program. error is in the program. And run the program. Let's start with 1 year. Right? So what we did here, we are passing one value. So I want n number of terms. If I enter 5, value of I will be 1, Fibonacci of 1. So if it is 1, it is going to return 1. Next time I becomes 2. Again it is 2, it is going to return 2. Now I becomes 3. For the 3, what it will do, it will be 3 minus 2, that is 1. It will again return 1 plus Fibonacci of 3 minus 1, that is 2. Means 1 plus 2, 3. So this is a current number, this is a previous, this is a previous number, this is a current number, and then we are getting the next number. So what it will return here? It will return as the 3 now. Then value of I becomes now 4. Again 4 minus 2, 2. So again Fibonacci of 2 is 1 and 4 minus 1, 3. Fibonacci of 3 is what? Again it will go for the same calculation. So what it will go for? It will give us the next term which is a 5 here. So this is how we are getting the value. So when the value of here I is for example 3. So what it will go for? 3 minus 2, that is 1. So 1, it will return 1 to us. And 3 minus 1 is 2. That is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. This will be the term which we are getting here. Same for the 3 and 5. Right? So you may take the screenshot if you want. So these are the recursion programs. If anyone finds difficulty in any of the program, you may comment so that we will again discuss the same point. The next video lecture, I will be starting with the DBMS. So do share, subscribe and get the notification on so that you will be notified with the next